Hello and welcome to yet another episode of What to Pick. This is the video series where I go over a few starting hands and discuss what I would pick and why. So let's jump straight into the first hand, and this is a decision between Saturn Systems and Vitor. Vitor generally is one of the strongest corps in the game, if not the strongest corp, so let's pick that for now. Okay. Biofuels is trash, but the other three are pretty strong. Allied Bank, really good production. One of my favorite preludes. Biolab, the only thing I really don't like about it is the one plant prod. It's just like a little bit of a waste. Picking up mining operations leaves us with a lot of production and also quite a strong boost to our starting capital. So let's see what we get on our hand here. Okay, immediately we see no space tags, no Saturn, no Jovian tags. So Saturn Systems is pretty much dead. There's no reason to pick this here. Let's go with Vitor. And let's see the cards. There are a few early game point cards here. Oh, with a few I really just mean rover construction, I guess. But why don't we pick Biolab here and Allied Bank? Even Biolab and Mining Op. The cool thing here is there's one science tag on here and there's plant prod. And you could use the plant prod for food factory. And this is a point card. So for Vitor, this is much cheaper. It only costs us 9. There's a building tag on it, so we can use the steel on it for mining operations. We can use steel on rover construction. Then we have a cheaper, which is also cheaper. We have a cheaper adaptation tag, which gives us a second science tag, allows us to play tectonic stress power, and this just enables us to get some really good power prod. So these are already 3 building tags together with mining ops, that's 4. So with industrial microbes we're at 5. Ah, wait, we're playing on Hellas. I just saw that. Okay, so there's no builder on Hellas. We have Energizer, Diversifier, Tactician, Polar Explorer, and Rim Settler. Maybe we could make a play for Energizer. Industrial Microbes and Tectonic Stress Power, that looks quite nice. We just need to find 2 more power prod. I'll definitely pick up Livestock and Noctis Farming with Vitor as well. Because these are point cards and quite good point cards, I think. So they are really, really good for Vitor. You can think about picking up lava flows. There are actually no volcanic areas on this map, so you can place lava flows wherever you want. And you could place it down on the South Pole, which is really strong because then you can get another ocean for just 6 credits. That's a lot of cards. You can think about carding. We want to go for Energizer, then we need these cards here, these 3. We need Biolab. We could think about cutting Food Factory and use the plant prod later down the line to get Livestock down. But I'd hope that we get some plant prod by then. But yeah, I think this is a good starting hand for Vitor. A little bit weird, we end up with 3 steel prod. And we lack some power for the Energizer play. But if we claim the South Pole with lava flows, then at least Polar Explorer is hard to get. Also, we have one of the few corps, I think the only corp in base game plus preludes with a Jovian tag, so Rim Settler is also hard to get. And then there's only Tactician and Diversifier. I think we have a fair shot on Energizer with this starting hand. And yeah, Vitor just is really strong, so I think you can fare quite well with this. So let's get to the next hand. Alright, the next hand is a decision between Inventrix and IC. Let's go with IC for now. Okay, Metals Company is a no-brainer. This is just one of the best preludes in the game, really strong production. And then let's say we go with Eccentric Sponsor. But yeah, we need a expensive card for that. None here. Okay, but there's IO Mining Industries. Doesn't really combo well with these 2 corps, but getting that down in the first gen for 25 less is still quite strong. Is that worth it? Yeah, we might see. Let's see what we have here. Maybe we want to pick Galilean Mining then. I don't think it's worth it. If we pick Galilean Mining, we need to sacrifice Metals Company. And we just traded for 1 point, and this is just much worse. I'd still keep these two. Or we just skip IO mining, go for supplier to power up Electrocat. Yeah, I think that's better. Why the heck do we go for IO mining with these two corps and no other Jovian tags? In that case, I'd go with IC, supplier, Metals Company, quite nice. Conroe from Europa is really good. Standard Tech is a good card. House printing, we have so much steel. We can definitely play this. Does supplier have a... Yeah, it has a power tag, so we can think about, what's it called, fusion power. There's no other power tag here, but we're bound to pick one up, I think. So I guess we can keep this. And Advanced Ecosystems, just a really good point card. I'd almost always keep this in the first starting hand. If you're not tight on cash, and I don't think we're tight on cash. We're just playing Electrocat and house printing first gen, I think. Sell steel, and yeah, we have enough for that. Yeah, I think there's not much to say about this hand. We're playing Elysium. We don't have a placement card, right? I mean, this is an ocean, but doesn't work for Olympus Mons. So that's kind of sad. Placement cards are really strong on this map. But yeah, I think this is quite a good starting hand. You will have insane eco after the first gen. And you're basically just looking for card draw. You have a bit of card draw with this. You can place this on the card up here and draw 2 cards with it. But after that, you basically need some card draw because you have such a good eco. And yeah, I think you're set up for quite a good game. Let's get to the last hand. Alright, my last hand for today is Valley Trust versus Teractor. And let's go with Teractor for now. It has more starting capital, a bit more flexible. And we have some good preludes. Dome farming is a bit underwhelming, but the other 3 are quite good. Unimai Contractor I like a lot because it draws you 1 card, gives you quite a good bump to your eco. And then let's say we go with Mining Ops. We don't need more starting capital with Teractor, really. So donation is quite a bit of waste. Protected Habs, really, really strong. Fuel Factory can be good. Okay, we have kelp farming. Playing base game map for this last hand, by the way. So kelp farming makes me want to play Valley Trust. Why do I say that? Because I get the chance for 3 more preludes, and I have the chance to draw a prelude which places an ocean. And getting to 6 oceans to be able to play kelp farming is insanely good, especially with protected habs on our starting hand. Also, we can place the ocean on plants, play protected habs afterwards, and we never have to worry about our plants getting nuked. So with Valley Trust, also, I think we can go for donation, because Valley Trust has only 37 MC for the start. Mining Ops is also strong. Dome farming works well together with protected habs. Also, the 2 MC prod that you get isn't that bad. I mean, it's just 1 less than Unimai Contractor, and it gives you two nice tags. So we can also think about that. Definitely pick up protected habs. Ice Cap Melting is an ocean card, but it's probably not relevant for kelp farming, so I wouldn't bother with this. It's really risky to pick this on your starting hand if you don't have any heat prod. And I just noticed now we have special design here. Basically for every other card than kelp farming, if you don't have any rebates or discounts, this isn't really worth it. For kelp farming, it probably is. Let's pick that up. Other than that, we don't have a lot of stuff we want to play on our starting hand. We could actually go for dome farming, Unimai Contractor, protected hubs, fuel factory, special design, kelp farming, and then we also pick up protected valley, because now we can try to do a gardener play. I think this is actually quite nice. And you could think about Sabo. It's a good card, but you're so poor with Valley Trust at the start that I don't think it's worth it. Caretaker contract is never worth it, basically, in the early game to pick up. Breathing filters, no thank you, and energy saving is just a gamble. If you have Tharsis in the game and he places like 3 or 4 cities, then it can be worth it. But you're never going to notice. In most games, the energy saving isn't that great. So I think it's just these 5 cards. We don't have Power Pro to power up Fuel Factory, but we can just play Protected Habs and maybe Protected Valley in the first gen. Depends on the prelude that we get. Yeah, I think this is a fine start. You could also go with Teractor, but I don't think you need the starting capital. And the discount, you could even get a discount on special design with Valley Trust. I always forget about the science tech discount with this corp because I'm just so hyped about the prelude. Doesn't make breathing filters worth it on the starting hand, I think. But yeah, you basically just go with these 5 cards, try to get some oceans down. You can even do standard projects because you have protected hubs, you can pick up plants and get kelp farming down as soon as possible. Try to go for gardener. And yeah, I think this is quite fine. And with that, we're pretty much done for the video today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked it, and definitely let me know in the comments if you had decided differently on any of these hands. And until then, see you next time. Have a good one, and goodbye.